we've seen some exhibitions lately.
Yeah.
Man, and one of the exhibitions, well, this wasn't even, I'm not going to talk about the exhibition yet. I'm talking about the real fight between our brother Nate Robinson and that web influencer. What's his name again?
Was it Jake Paul or his brother? But he's a YouTube guy, and he's got a tremendous following, millions of followers, and he challenged Nate Robinson to a boxing match.
Man, and I got to tell you, brother Lamar, when I saw Nate Robinson come out there with the blue and orange New York Knicks attire, I knew he was in trouble.
Really?
I said, shoot, nothing goes right with the Knicks, man. The Knicks
You're
can't get
a
any.
Knicks fan, right? You're a diehard fan, right?
and I love the Knicks, man. But come on, I said, man, Nate is in trouble. But seriously speaking, though, I thought Nate was going to do better than he did, though. And looking at physically, Nate looked like he was in great shape. But I guess when you put on those boxing gloves, it's a totally different story.
Well, I mean, it goes to show you that, boxing is a game that you don't play, man. You don't play, man. Like, this was Nate's pro debut, so this was the first fight he's actually had, as a professional in the ring. And this was a kid that he fought his second fight. Now, you may say that, 2 fights in the ring doesn't make a huge difference, but as we saw, it made a tremendous difference in terms of, just the moment and the skill set, and Nate Robinson, as we know, is a hell of an athlete, man. He's one of the greatest. Well, let me not say greatest. I don't want to put that on him, but in terms of an athlete, he was a professional NBA player, which is not an easy task. He did it for years. He actually became the slam dunk, contest winner. He had a bunch of challenges in terms of his height in reaching that level. So we know how great of an athlete he was, But again, the skill set that it takes for boxing, it's different, man. And he paid the the ultimate price in terms of getting in there and not I don't want to say he wasn't prepared, but the other kid was more prepared.
Is there an update on how he's doing, man? Because it kind of hurt to see him sprawled across the ring that way, and you could tell he's a serious competitor. Because the first time he went down, most folks wouldn't have gotten up; they just would have stayed down. And his intestinal fortitude kind of got him to spring back up, and then he took another beat, and I'm like, man.
Yeah. I mean, well, again, like I said, Nate is a competitor. We know that about him, and I haven't heard anything recently in terms of his condition, but I have to assume that he walked out of the ring that night. He was conscious. He walked out of the ring that night, so I'm assuming that he's fine. He's okay. But
do you think those types of matches are actually good for the sport, or?
Well, in terms of exhibitions, like I said, man, the guy he fought, that was his second fight. So I mean, it was a sanctioned fight. They were professional fighters. This goes on their record. Theirs wasn't an exhibition. This actually went on their record in terms of a professional fight, and that was Nate's debut. Now, for Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, they were retired fighters. This was more of an exhibition for those guys. And I was highly entertained for that fight. Just the night overall. You know what I mean? Like, Nate did go down and he was knocked out, but it was a tremendous night of boxing for me. As a diehard fan. In COVID, and not a lot going on, so I enjoyed the night of exhibition.
Be a part of the force that powers truth in journalism. Your support helps to combat false media. Cash App NNV News.